Cole Bradford had a qualifying run up in here. Look for him to be strong. Other riders like, of course, Cullen Park, a third-place run for Cullen. More riders are going to keep an eye out there. Larry Fortin got him a good job. Luca Marcelisi put a top 5 ride together for you. Chase Yitzer, Chandler Baker, they were strong. And Nick Romano, obviously, who comes around on the infield side right there, and he's going to have the lead. Romano dives down on the inside. The 4-1-1 looking to cover that top spot. And he does, but it's a KTM run around the outside by Caden Braswell. And Braswell immediately on the move. And Hutton, our leader. Rider number 350 coming out of there with a great start. That is Chandler Baker out of Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, on the EBR Performance Atlas Motorsports back Yamaha ride. And that's the way our top 3 get out there. They are strolling, and they are heavy hitters, obviously, from the early qualifiers. 250C class riders going to be race number 30. They'll make their way down into the gate for their Supercross championship and shot of glory. Romano, Braswell, Baker, now Gage Linville, Tommy Rios, Cullen Park, Caden Nipping, Slade Smith, James Mack, and Gabriel Enrico. That'll be your top 10 lineup for you, and a blazing fast start. Nick Romano still out in front. We take it down to West.
All right, we got the third, finished third. Ivan Almeida. Aldamo. All right, then. You got me straight. That's it for life now. Tell me about your race.
Yeah, it's good. I got to a horrible start, and then I actually hit a second corner and almost went down. Well, you know, I think I could have had the title if I probably would have gotten the whole shot or something, but it's all good. We're going to bring it for motocross, try and get it.
Who do you want to thank?
I'd like to thank my sister, my mom, my dad, my mechanic, everybody from SOB, Hardy, 7MX, Factory Connection, and SOBMX if I said it. Oh, and Matt Bashaley and Brandon Sharp. Thank you.
Congratulations out there. Job well done. Ivan Aldama, right?
Yeah.
It's for life now. I got you, bro. All right. The 105 of Revin Gordon. Where you at, bud? You got the silver. Revin Gordon, 105. Come on over here. Great job. Tell me about your race.
Yeah, it was good. I got to my Dunlop tires hooked up great, got the whole shot, and just tried to ride my own race.
Who do you want to thank for your podium?
Lord Jesus Christ for keeping me safe. My whole family, friends watching back home. Suzuki Army, Fly, 100%. Alpine Star Boots, Pro Circuit, Factory Connection. And everyone else is what we've been working for a long time.
All right, congratulations out there. High five, my man, Revin Gordon. Second on the box. Good job. Where's my champ? Trip Rexroad, where are you? He brought me barbecue sandwiches yesterday, man. You're a good dude, man. Now you're on the box. Turn that thing upside down. You're champ, Mini Senior. Hold it up, Trip Rexroad. Go! Tell me what it feels to be the champ.
It's crazy. Feels like a dream.
Who do you want to thank?
Lord Jesus Christ for keeping me safe. My mom, my dad, Jake, my mechanic, Troy Lee, FC, and Steven for helping me test. Micah, Pro Circuit, EBR. To everybody I forgot, thank you so much.
All right, hold that up one more time, Trip. And I'm going to give you this right here, and you are going to get him. Back to you guys up in the box.
All righty, thanks a lot. Just witnessed Cullen Park going from 5th to 4th on the last lap, and from 4th to 3rd, just literally made the pass as you threw it back on Chandler Baker, the number 350. Kid not getting off to the greatest of starts again, but having to work his way up to the pack. That's our Cullen Park update. Let's head up to the front of the pack where Nick Romano leads this one. Has about a 2.6 second lead over Caden Braswell. Braswell about 2 seconds ahead of Cullen Park right now. So We see the separation from first to third. We'll be keeping an eye out and an ear out on that to see if anything changes. But Chandler Baker in fourth, Gage Linville, the number 5 spot aboard the 402. Caden Nipping, the number 85 in 6th. Tommy Rios 7th. Slade Smith in 8th. Lucas Marcelisi in 9th. And Logan Boy rounds out your top 10. And your leader, Romano, still only enjoying about a 2-second gap between himself and Braswell. The big question is how much time, or any, will Colin Park be able to make up on this front 2 now that he has clawed his way through the pack into this position? We saw him take a win earlier today, and here we are at the halfway point of this, and the cross flags are out. We saw, and that's lap 5 in the history books, by the way. We saw Romano actually go down as he and the 43 Colin Park were doing battle, and Park was able to, well, of course, get that lead and make it stick and have no challenges by Nick Romano. Now he's trying to chase him down again, but he's got a lot of distance to make up and also a second-place rider to get through. So not sure if Park's going to be able to pull this one out of his hat yet today or not, but still a great solid ride. We got Nick Romano. You cannot, I mean, this kid is 14 years old riding on this in his 250 class. That's pretty amazing stuff, man. I mean, when you take into consideration most of the 14-year-olds are still on 85s in super mini class and big wheel classes like that. He's up to the 250. He's racing this 250B class.
A wealth of experience out here as well, dealing with these riders after class.
No doubt, a lot to be said about Nick Romano, and this kid, tip of the iceberg of what we're going to see out of his talent. There's no doubt about it as he continues to lead here after 6 laps of racing complete in the home stretch.
Yeah.
Caden Braswell still running 2 seconds behind Romano. No change there. 1.1 seconds behind that. It's Colin Park. So Park inching his way up closer to that number 2 spot of Braswell. This could still get interesting as far as a challenge for the win here with Colin Park, so we're not going to count that one out yet. Nipping still solid back in the number 5 spot. Rios is trying to make up some ground there. He's closing in on Gage Linville for 6th place now.
All right, Colin Park reeling out, closing the gap up on Caden Braswell. Colin using that outside line on the 43 active ride suspension Yamaha to close the gap on Braswell on the 222. And infield section, and you can see both of them have done a good job to reel in our leader. So Romano not running away with this one at all.
Not running away, and Braswell is under pressure right now as he's trying to run from 3rd place right. Colin Park, here we go into the final turn. Here comes Romano. This will be for lap 7 complete now. Romano through Caden Braswell, the gap 1.2 seconds. Wow, that has closed up a lot. Braswell's challenging Romano as he's being challenged by Colin Park. Uh-oh. Somebody call the fire department. It's a full-scale barn burner going on right now.
There's no doubt about that. Here's our top 3 riders across the Dunlop repeaters. They're flying into that corner. Romano with a lead that continues to shrink as our competitors close up in there on Romano. A slight bubble coming out of the corner. Colin Park's going to get a good drive. That puts him right up in there. And
Oh! Braswell goes down.
The rider can't get the thing slowed down.
Only 2 people can fit in one line, and Colin Park comes out of that one on top. Braswell dropping off a few positions. That's going to change things up there a little bit. Braswell still not got up and got going yet as the bike's still laying on the ground there. Heartbreaker there for the 222 machine, but up front we turn our attention once again to this battle between the 411 and the now 43 machine, likely for that 2nd place spot. And there they are crossing the finish line. That's lap 8 in the history books. 2 laps to go in a battle for the lead.
2 laps coming up, 2 laps shown. Still a barn burner going on out there. Unfortunately, having a tough time getting Caden Braswell back to it. That was a heavy hit. Well, we'll go back up front, Rodney.
Up front we are, and Romano still enjoying a 2.5 seconds lead now over Colin Park. They're getting into some of that lap traffic, and we're coming into that area of the racetrack where the 43 machine can make up some time. Let's see, and it looks like he has done just exactly that as they head into the final rhythm section. Both riders on point and on key right now, hitting their marks. And lap traffic coming up, but it's not going to be an issue for either of these riders. We're going to see the white flag coming out this time around.
Oh, yeah. Cullen Park close enough, seriously, to come up in here and make a race out of it on this final lap. There's no doubt about that. That is the white flag. There is Romano. There is Park.
7/10 of a second is what the clock says the deficit is, but you see it on the racetrack right now. You see blood in the eye of Cullen Park right now. He sees what he wants. That's that #1 spot. He's got to get through the 4-1-1 to make it happen. As we watch this one unfold, we saw a pass a lap ago coming up here. Can Cullen Park make up the same ground and put himself in the same position?
A lot of ground to cover right here and quite a few sections to negotiate before we're going to have a Supercross champion in here. And Cullen Park and Romano are almost side by side. Down the front straightaway they go.
A bike length separates them on the ground. Into the turns, Park to the inside, high and outside goes Romano, nearly off the track. Goes Romano. Actually, he was off the track. Romano complete. Oh, and he goes down! Romano slides out on the face of the jump. No contact made whatsoever. He just gotten back on the track after running off the track. Then he slides out, and Cullen Park will take his second championship today in the B class.
Holy moly, the fist pump right there for the 43 rider Cullen Park out of Claremont, Florida, as he will take the win in this one. A wild ride to the front.
Chandler Baker taking second. Caden Nipping will round out the third. Taking no prisoners. Cullen Park taking the win here today in the 250B class. Nick Romano will remount and finish up in the 4th place position. The 402 of Gage Linville in 5th. Tommy Rios 6th, 7th Slade Smith. Logan Boyd the 124 in 8th and 9th. Jonah Geisler in 10th place. Jace Kessler as we look at that Pro Circuit results board. And wow! I was watching Colin ride back in a 6th place position for a few laps, then up to 5th, 4th, and methodically working his way into position. That was pretty impressive once again as we